Hey guys, Daniel Lawrence here from the Physio channel. If you've ever wondered what motivational interviewing is, we're going to go through it in this short video. Clinical psychologist Dr. William Miller first described motivational interviewing in 1983. He had experienced great success with alcoholics, where other therapists had failed. And by reflecting on his methods, motivational interviewing was created. It was then advanced further with the help of Stephen Rolnick. The key assumptions are people have an impressive innate capacity to change themselves. One of the biggest influences on patient outcome is the therapist themselves. We can predict the influence of the therapist by looking at empathy. But why is empathy so important? Well, Dr. Miller noticed that the more the counsellor confronted the client about their behaviour, the more the client drank, indicating that resistance predicts a lack of change, and the patient should be making the arguments for change, not the clinician, because working alliance is a really good predictor of positive outcome. So in clinic, remember to minimise resistance, because resistance predicts lack of change. Using motivational interview tactics in practice can be really helpful, especially if used early in the intervention. But we need to move away from being the fixer, because our passion to help with advice and suggestions can often trigger resistance from the patient. To help avoid this, try to think and explain that the patient has already what they need to change, and honour their autonomy by evoking the patient to give you the arguments for change. Let's summarise these principles. Number 1, partnership. Try to avoid the expert role. Number 2, autonomy. Accept and encourage client autonomy. Number 3, empathy. Have and show compassion for the patient as an individual. And number 4, evocation. Encourage ideas to come from the patient, not from yourself. So, motivational interviewing is an effective way of talking with people about change. However, there is no set formula, and a set formula would be less effective than being more responsive to the client during a normal, natural conversation. Despite the variance in delivery methods, motivational interviewing is evidence-based in a wide range of settings. The core skills needed for a good motivational interview include open questioning that encourages the patient to express themselves. Examples could include, help me to understand how your knee is affecting your life and what needs to change for things to get better for you. Affirmations like, that's a good strategy, you handled the pain really well under those circumstances. Now the skill here is for the positive affirmation to be authentic and not scripted. Insincerity will stifle the formation of a good relationship. Reflections show the patient you are listening, that you understand, and help to avoid miscommunication. Simply repeating, paraphrasing, and seeking confirmation during the conversation can help you to achieve this. And then summaries. Summaries help the patient and yourself to form an understanding from the summary of the patient's story, and within this, you need to identify change statements. These are indications that the patient has at least considered change, even though they may remain ambivalent about it. So, in summary, open questioning, affirmations, reflections, and summarising with the patient are all skills of motivational interviewing. So that's an introduction to motivational interviewing, otherwise known as change talk. If you can incorporate elements of the methodology into your assessments, it may improve your outcomes. Just be careful not to try too hard, or it can backfire and cause more resistance. Thank you for watching. Please like, consider subscribing, share this video, and let us know what your thoughts are in the comments section below.